something called tuna sashimi. 3, 2, 1.
Exa Arcadia. Power to the Exa.
Alright guys, Tunia back again. Well, got something special. I've got the brand new Exa arcade game. It's just been released. This is Gallet Exa Label, which is an update on the original Gallet. So, we'll start this up. This is a game that came out by Gazelle in 1996, I believe. Gazelle, as far as I am aware, were a couple of people from Tower Plan, and then eventually when Gazelle went under, they were sort of absorbed into Cave, I believe. So these guys knew what they were doing when it came to making shoot-em-ups. This is a very nice game indeed, 2 players as well. So let's put a credit in.
Garrett blows your socks
It blows your socks off, this game does. So, as with all Exa games, you get 2 versions. You get the newer Exa Range version with some extras, and you get the original arcade game from 1996. So, this time they've added a score attack, which is not on the original, and the original arcade mode. So I'll show you arcade. As I say, this is 2-player, but when you play 1 player, you can pick each of the planes. If you hold down a button, there's new arranged music, new arranged voices, a scan line option, and a score login option. So I'm just going to press the button. So in the original game, you've got 2 buttons. It's basically shoot and bomb, as you'll see by here. It's say the 3rd button's just a rapid shot. There's 2 different bombs on this one. You get the energy spark, and you pick that one up, you get the thunder drive. As for weapons, there's 4 different weapons. You got the other one, you got the laser, you got the tracer missile, and you've got the hunter seeker. I think on the original version, the hunter seeker and the missiles are pretty much the best weapon. So you can see you've got the little gadgets down left and right, and it's quite nice, this game. The way it starts off, you get this nice little intro, which is quite cool. Second ship will disappear then. The plane. Right, so in the original game there's no auto fire. So you've got to tap the button, otherwise if you hold it down it just shoots really slow. You've got your bomb. And then if I pick up a blue icon for the bomb, I'll get the thunder drive bomb instead. To power up in this game, you've got to keep collecting these P icons. You usually got to collect 4 of them, I believe, to get a new power up. And then your power up will go up 1 level then. There's a different weapon icon, as you'll see by here. So power's gone up. More of these you collect, the better. There's the little medals that are dropping on the floor. I say the scoring system in this is interesting. See, the medals move around a bit in this, and they go silver and gold. I'm not quite sure how the medaling system works on the original one. I think it needs to sort of get into it to really work that out. So that's the original game, guys. And that's the original music. So I'm going to kill myself. Kill myself once more. Done. We'll get out of this. Right, the new version of this game has had some updates. Some of the enemy fire is a bit different. There's some extra assets when it comes to the graphics on the backgrounds and stuff. The medaling system is different as well. So let's get into the new version. So this is the Exa layer. Same here, you get the arcade version and the score attack. Same with the players. I'm going to hold down a button, you get the same options. This time I'm going to pick the arranged and the arranged voices. The arranged voices are in Japanese. The arranged music doesn't have quite so much of the bass of the original one, but it's clearer sounding than the original one. Plus it has more to the composition of it. And to be honest, I think I prefer the arranged music. It's a bit nicer, and you can hear the explosions and the talking and stuff in the background better. And it doesn't sound so much. How can I? it doesn't sound so much bassy overall, but I think it's actually better. Same year, exactly same weapons, but this time I would say the Hunter Seeker and the Laser are the best on you. They're the most powerful weapons. Same with the gadgets. Nice little intro. We got different music this time. The music tracks are very similar. They've done a really good job of arranging it, but not straying too far away from the original one, but improving on it. Got this little extra bit that comes up at the top of there, but this is launch space weapon. So this version's got auto fire. Power-up system's exactly the same. You've got to collect the P's. So this time you've got the Thunder Drive now as a charge weapon, and you've only got one bomb, which is the green bomb. So what you do on this is once you've got your charge, you see the blue bar at the bottom. Once it's full, you get two charges, or if it's half full like that, you'll get the one charge. As you can see, some of the enemies have got different bullets as well, plus there's a lot more bullets on screen than the original one. So I'm going to use the charged Thunder Drive for there. And to get your Thunder Drive back, you collect those little, like, almost like battery icons. So you see the medals at the bottom, they don't move around now like they did on the other version. And I think the scoring system is slightly different. It's a little bit more complicated, and I haven't quite worked it out properly. So the idea is you get these medals, and you build the medals up and up until they get a higher values, and then you can basically keep that higher value going for as long as possible. I'm not entirely sure how that actually works, other than keeping one on screen at all times. Does keep the medals keep going, like, and you can basically chain it all the way through the stage. But sometimes it randomly drops, and I'm not entirely sure why. Plus, there's also a multiplier that pops up sometimes on the left-hand side of the screen, and then it stalls and starts counting down. I haven't quite worked out what's the crack with that. I'm going to use a bomb. When you use a bomb as well, you get those little battery icons back for your Thunder Drive. And I'll bomb again. So what you can do, as long as you've got bombs, you can chain the Thunder Drives and bombs. You basically Thunder Drive, get rid of bullets, Thunder Drive, get rid of bullets. Use a bomb when there's loads of bullets on screen. Collect all the battery icons back to get your Thunder Drive back. You can use that to get your score real high as well. You do get your bombs back as well. When you fight the bigger helicopters and that, you'll get a bomb back for doing it. So I got a bomb back now. So I'm going to bomb by you. So as far as I know, as long as you keep one of these little medals on screen at one time, you should be able to chain the level. There's lots of opportunities on this game as well for secrets in the background. There's loads of places where you can get a lot of medals from using your bomb. And you'll see one of them in a minute. So now my medal value is actually going up now. So this is basic. One of them is by ear. So if I Thunder Drive by ear, and then I Thunder Drive again, which I ain't got one, you can get loads of the medals for there. As you see, my medals have gone down now. So, like I said, I'm not 100% how it works. So I've played this game for 2 days, and I've put a fair few hours into it. So, and I still don't quite understand exactly how it all works. So there's definitely a lot when it comes to scoring in this game to discover. See, my medals are going back up again now. Every time you kill one of those enemies, you get another bomb. So I'm going to try is to keep at least one medal on screen for as long as possible. Get my Hunter Seeker back. So second boss coming up. This game, as you notice, it's got some really nice pixel graphics as well. There's a hell of a lot of details to the levels. It's a very detailed game, and a lot of secrets to find. What I found with this boss, if you keep the Hunter Seeker going, you can generally stay in this corner and keep your little thunder drive ready, and then you can thunder drive it again, and this is how, as I died trying to show you, this is how to get your thunder drive back. You can basically, if you bomb and there's lots of bullets on screen, you can basically collect as many as possible and get that thunder drive back. So unlike, especially on like the 4th and 5th boss, you can chain that quite a bit. I say I really do like the newer range soundtrack, and the graphics and detail in this game are lovely. I think the music is, like I said, it's not as bassy, but it's definitely cleaner. So I think they've done a lovely job of making the music sound exactly like the original music, but improving it and adding a new arrangement. It is different. Over the weekend I was playing, doing play for hours and hours. I haven't actually managed to get a 1cc yet. I've managed to get to the last boss with 1 extra life, but I didn't do it. So this game is going to take quite a bit of practice to get a 1cc in, and then when it comes to scoring, then it's, you know, you're talking, this game is going to take hours and hours and hours to get really good at it and get really high scores on it. Learning that scoring mechanics is going to be interesting. So I've got a rough idea how it works, but I'm not quite sure how to extend it. In the background, sometimes with the scoring, you like a jingle go off, not jingle, but more like a noise, a bit like Battle Back Raid, where you're like a multiplier kick off. And I think you've got to use your thunder drive and your bomb to extend it. But like I said, I'm not entirely sure how it all works. But it's interesting nevertheless, and intriguing. So I don't want to play this for too much, guys, because I want to obviously leave you guys to have a look at it. But if you do want to see some more gameplay on this, you can have a look of my live streams, because I streamed over the weekend. See, they're all going up now, so I'm gonna kill myself and leave it at that. So anyway, guys, so this is, what would I say about this game is I quite like the original game. I've played the original game, not a massive amount, but I've played it enough, like, you know what I mean? And it is a really nice shoot 'em up. But I think with this Exa version, with the upgraded music, the new scoring system, all the extra little sort of secrets all over the place, the big one is the way they've changed the thunder drive from being a bomb to a charged weapon. That's like completely changed the gameplay of this game. And even though this game doesn't feel like it's a remake or anything, it feels more like it's more like a little bit of an upgrade on the original, or more like, you know, something they wanted to do back in the day but they didn't get enough time to do it. So more of a sort of like an evolution of the original one into something that it should have been, if that makes any sense. And I think Exa describe it as the same type of thing as well. It's like, it's not a complete remake, it's more of a just sort of like an update to the original. So yeah, I've got to be honest, I've been really enjoying this over the weekend, and it is a very nice game indeed. I think if you've got an Exa system and you like shoot 'em ups, I think this is definitely one to pick up. And it's good that Exa revamping some of the old classic shoot 'em ups. So I think the original one is about like a £3 board these days. So I know the Exa one ain't cheap, but you could definitely get yourself an Exa board and this, and still, you know, you still got your Exa board to play some other games. So Yeah, I would definitely recommend this. I really like it. I think this is one of the top Exa games. It's up there with Batsugen and some of the other stuff they've done as well. So yeah, definitely recommend the game. I really like it. So if you like this Exa footage, guys, if you have a look at my channel, I do have a review of a few other games on Exa, things like P47 and Batsugen Exa and a few others. If you want to have a look at them, so I don't very often get a chance to get hold of the Exa system to play on it because it's not my system. It's my friend's, and he just lent it to me for the weekend because he's only just bought this game. So yeah, if you like that, guys, have a look at my other videos. But definitely, I really like this game and it's definitely recommended. So hopefully you enjoyed the view, guys, and I'll catch you next time. So cheers for that. Bye now.